I'm kchoi. Welcome to my channel. I know that in December people usually share their yearly favorites, but I've never done a favorites video before, so I'm just going to start with my December favorites, things that I've been using and loving this past month. I have a range from skincare to food and YouTubers, and yeah, let's just get into it. Starting with skincare and beauty, I have this Body Shop Aloe Soothing Gel, and I've been using this just as soon as I get out of the shower. I'll moisturize because I have very dry skin, if you didn't already know that. But this gel is good because it soaks into my skin right away and it doesn't feel greasy at all. And it's also very cooling, and because I have dry skin, I often get itchy skin and then it's just like really irritating. So I've been loving using this. It was kind of expensive. It was like $20 something for this bottle, but I do use quite a good amount every time I use it, and I still have a lot left. I've also been loving this Neutrogena bronzer. It's just called the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Blends Natural Radiance Bronzer. I got it at the drugstore because I was using NARS Laguna for a long time, but I threw it away because it was a bit too old, and I just replaced it with something from the drugstore that is much more affordable. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but it must be around the $10 range, and I find that it's very pigmented, maybe even more pigmented than the Laguna bronzer, so I love this. This one's kind of random, but Chapstick brand Chapstick. The original chapstick that gave Chapstick its name. I've used like fancier chapsticks or lip balms and ones with really cute packaging and nice scents, but I found that the Chapstick brand really is the best. There's a reason it's like the original, and yeah, I had like really dry lips in November because of the weather changing and all of that, and I used actually the Chapstick medicated version. This is just the regular original version, and it healed my lips really quickly. So now that they're healed, I just switched over to this regular one and I love it. Moving on to fashion, I have this vest. Probably just looks like a huge blanket. It's this very fuzzy, furry, soft vest. I love it. From the brand Thread and Supply. I got it at TJ Maxx for like 20 bucks. And I've been looking for a vest like this. I actually was looking for one that is shearling, so not as fluffy, a little bit more flat, but this is actually way better, so much more cozy. It's all faux fur, which is also a good thing. It's good for LA winters because I could just wear a long sleeve shirt and throw this on top. I don't really need a full-on jacket, and it's gonna be good for actual like cold, snowy winters too because I can layer it. Next, I have these 9 West black booties. I got these recently at Stein Mart, which is another TJ Maxx type of store, and these ones I think were like $40. Originally at least like 80 if not more. I prefer a Chelsea boot style, so without a zipper, but I don't mind it so much on this one, and I love the detailing of the leather like paneling in the front, the stitching that goes across the foot. I like the big chunky heel and that the shoes are a bit pointed. Also, the bottoms of them are rubber. They're not that like smooth material that you sometimes get with shoes that could be slippery on carpets or, you know, outside snow or rain. I have 2 teas that I've been loving this month. One of them is from Tea Pigs, which is a British brand, and this is the flavor licorice and peppermint. This is actually an unopened package because I'm still working through the other one and I'm waiting to open this one. I don't really like licorice, but this flavor is so good, and the licorice really just adds a sweetness. You mostly taste the peppermint and then you get this sweet aftertaste, so it's so different, and I normally just like really plain teas, but once in a while I will want to have this one, and it's just so good. And the other one is from the brand Celestial, which is an American brand, much cheaper. I've talked about this tea before. I talked about Tea Pigs before too, and this one is the Tension Tamer flavor, which just has a bunch of nice herbs. It's all decaffeinated, caffeine free, great for before you go to bed, and I've been trying out like all of the flavors from this brand, and I like them all, but I especially like this one. I admit that this tastes a little bit medicinal, but I like it still. Next, my favorite YouTuber this past month, actually for the past few months, has been Furry Little Peach. She is an artist that is based in Australia. She's an artist and illustrator, and her drawings and her paintings and all of the things that she does are so cute. On her channel, she does a lot of studio vlogs, so she shows the process that she has when she creates any sort of art piece. She also has like reviews of art materials, and I don't know anything about art materials, but the way that she edits her videos is so engaging. She recently did a video of how to make rubber stamps so that you could create custom wrapping paper, and it turned out so cute, and it really inspires me to try to be more artistic. TV show wise, I don't really keep up with current TV shows. I mostly watch things on Netflix, and like when I watch things on Netflix, it's usually things that I put on in the background. So I like lighthearted, like short TV shows. And if you didn't see my 50 facts about me video, my favorite TV show of all time is The Office, but I have never watched Parks and Rec, which is by the same creators and writers. So I finally, you know, got down to it and watched Parks and Rec, and I just finished it this month and I loved it. I still don't like it as much as The Office. It has like a more tame humor, I guess you could say, but it was still so funny. I identify a lot with Ben Wyatt and certain aspects of Leslie Knope, so that is also why I loved it. Chris Pratt is freaking hilarious, and I also really like Rob Lowe's character, but if you haven't watched Parks and Rec, then I recommend you should watch it, especially if you like The Office. Music-wise, I have been loving Taylor Swift's new album, Reputation. I actually don't have the album yet. I've just been like listening to the songs on YouTube and here and there because I asked for the album for Christmas. I am one of those people who still likes to get the physical CD-ROM, like CD discs of albums, because I just like to use CDs in my car because I just find it easier to switch between songs while I'm driving, and like I don't want to use my phone battery to stream music. So yeah, I still like CDs, so I'm waiting to get that for Christmas. But I've been loving her album. I love New Year's Day. I covered it recently, and I also really like Call It What You Want and Delicate, Gorgeous. I mean, with 1989, her last album, I started out liking just a few songs and I really didn't like some of them on the album, but by the end of it, like after I listened to it several times, I liked every single song. So I feel like that's what's gonna happen with this one too. I know that haters are gonna hate, but she knows how to release a catchy album. And my last favorite are my retainers. I know I just got them this week, like just a few days ago, but I love them so much just because, you know, they will keep my teeth in place. It costs a lot of money to get them straight. It's still gonna cost more to get the implants, but yeah, I'm definitely planning to wear my retainers very, very religiously. I actually can't wait to put them back on after I film this video. And mine have this really cute, like holographic star design on them. I got to choose the kind of design that I wanted, so I'm really happy about that. The case is really cool too. So that's it for my first ever monthly favorites, my December favorites. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the things that I enjoyed this past month and this past season. Let me know what you've been liking this month in the comments below, and I hope you have a really, really wonderful Christmas. I hope you had a great Hanukkah or whatever else you have been celebrating this season, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!